finally, the symbols of the Camino itself. You need to look no farther than up here for the first symbol of the pilgrimage, which is the pasaporte, the passport of the pilgrimage, where at each place you stop, you will get a special stamp. Depending on, Father Peter has all of them from every single possible town along one of the routes. Because Father Peter's crazy and awesome at the same time. So he's got a stamp from every single place up there. He's actually might even give us a couple of these maps that we can use on our trip. Father Peter has the elevation, he has the temperature, he has like what to wear. He has these super maps that he's starting to prepare because Father Peter's also obsessed with Camino. So that's what he's holding here. He's holding a little miniature version of that, which is a pasaporte, which every place you go, every night you stop, they stamp your passport. The other symbols of the Camino, so they all symbolize St. James himself. The other symbols are the shell. The shell has long been a symbol of pilgrimage, because St. James' symbol is the shell, probably because of his preaching in Spain, because that's a native scallop to the region. They say also that they chose that scallop. This is a scallop of the Atlantic scallop. This is Pacific. Because of all the points from different places go to one. That's a symbol of pilgrimage. All points lead to one place. Just like all those roads led to Rome. Again, even today, all roads lead to Rome. But before it was for Caesar. Now it's for the Son of God, for the center of our faith and the Vicar of Christ in the Holy Father, right? So it's kind of fun, interesting that became the center of Christianity, right? Because all those roads still lead to Rome. And pilgrimage in general is symbolized by the shell, because all these points lead to one point. So along the way, we'll see shells, and that's how we'll know we're on the right path. Again, as the cross symbolizes our path in life, and we see many crosses along the way, the shell will symbolize this particular path. So it's kind of symbolic, and you'll see thousands of these along the Camino. And you'll also wear one of these shells, we'll get those in Spain, on your bag to symbolize that you are a pilgrim. This is one that we made for the Chimayo pilgrimage. That's why we have 2 chili peppers on it. The idea was we wanted to make a shell particular to the New Mexico pilgrimage, and so we made a shell that had the New Mexico chilies. We were trying something. I think it worked pretty well. I kept it in my bag now for a couple of years. So those are the symbols of the Camino, and this is just a famous stop on the Camino at the end of the day. A famous cross, a couple of maybe 40-50 miles outside of Santiago. Just a famous stop. So that's the Camino. Yeah, that's kind of the end of my explanation of pilgrimage. Now you guys have an idea what it is. And I mean, the practicals will be walking about 175 miles of the Camino. In total, the Camino is around 350, so we're walking about half. And the Camino in all takes about 25 days of straight walking. Most people do it in 28 days with 3 break days. We will take no break days. We'll do 10 days straight. The last day will be a little bit easier because of that, and we'll have a break day on the Feast of St. James. So the logistics are very complicated. It's going to be one of the most crowded years of the Camino, they think, in recent history, because of World Youth Day, and because it's the year of mercy. So you get a special indulgence for walking the Camino.